New stream feature. Come on, load the preview so I can go live. What is the deal? There we go. All right, I think I am live on stream. We are going to find out for sure. Looks like I'm live. Let's take a look-see over here on my side monitor. All right. Yep. Cool. We're good to go. Good to go. All right. So this is it. This is the stream. This is the choosing my main for BFA stream, right? This is a big deal. It's been how many months now? 6, 7, 8, 9, 9 or 10, something like that, of BFA, and I haven't picked a main character yet because I've been busy leveling all my alts. I still have the priest left, but I'm not super worried about it. If I'm being honest, I'm gonna get her up there. It's only 4 levels. It's not a big deal. Try and take a break from leveling. I got the one left there. Frozy, how's it going? Thanks for tuning in. So yeah, this is the stream. This is where I try to figure out what I'm gonna main for BFA. I don't feel like I've missed out by not picking anything yet. I feel like 8.2 is the patch that you want to have a main character in. So I'm gonna check out the candidates. I got them all set up for the most part. I want to try them out and see what's what. 1:30 a.m. in Germany, man. Thanks for tuning in at 1:30 a.m. in Germany. I've been there watching the late night streams. Usually for me, that's been watching Crypt play Hearthstone back in the day. All right, so the basic plan here. I already know I like Warrior. I know I like Demon Hunter. Those are both 2 top candidates for me. So I'm going to do a little bit of Rogue, Monk. I'm probably not going to play Hunter. I'm not going to main Hunter. Not over Warrior or Demon Hunter. So that's not even a contender. Death Knight I mained in Legion, so that's a no. I'm not going to main a caster, so that's a no. Shaman and Druid, I've played a bunch, so that's probably a no as well. So I think it's honestly between these top 4. These are my top 4 here. Unless for some weird reason I end up healing, and then Shaman, Druid, Paladin are all contenders there. But what I want to do right now is jump in, do a little bit of open world content with these classes, and just kind of get a feel for what's going on, what this is going to be like. Changed up talent builds, tried to make things a little more interesting, a little more exciting. So we'll see how that goes. Good, a little bit tired. I am actually really tired myself. Like, tired enough that I was like, man, am I going to be able to get on stream? I don't know. But I told myself, you know what? You said you were going to be on stream yesterday. You better get on stream. So I got on stream. So what's going on in the World of Warcraft? All right, no crazy incursions. So, oh well, we do have one. What am I talking about? There's one right here. Okay. Let's check and see what we have. 200 war resources. Azerite. War resources. Who cares? Not me. Let's see. We got a 320. That's not that big of an upgrade. Tortolan Traders Stock. Rewards a ring or trinket for your specialization. Interesting. I could use a ring. I could definitely use a ring. There's no guarantee it'll be a ring, but I could use one. And I am Windwalker on this monk. Those gloves are a nice upgrade. And there's a guaranteed ring. So I think we'll just go get the guaranteed ring. That's over in Drustvar. Land of the Spooky Woods. Yeah, we'll go do that. We'll go get that ring. Boom. Theory BP! Hey, welcome back to the stream. I appreciate the view yesterday and the sub, and you're back. So, awesome. I noticed. I appreciate it. Alright, so we need to go to Drustvar, and we're looking for the Lazy Baker's. Oh, it's way over here. Okay. That place is kind of annoying to get to. And I don't think I have any flight paths. And I think you can get right around here with a boat. So we might take a boat. And then I'm going to refresh my memory on what's going on with this new Windwalker setup that I've got going. I haven't really mained Monk. I've played Monk. Never really mained it though. Alright, where can we get on this ferry? Nope, looks like we can get closer with the Flight Master, so we're going to do that. Okay, so we're trying to do the selection of the main in BFA. So let's talk about what I like about Monk, what I don't like about Monk. We get the pros and cons list going. Maybe you guys can point some stuff out to me or help me decide here. So let's see. Let's get on this flight first. Yeah, that's close enough. All right, so we're talking Monk. As long as you have Legion expansion, you're good to go. Do I need to have a character on level 110 to unlock the Demon Hunter? No, you don't. You're good. Realized I was a bad viewer and wasn't subbed. Whoops. That's okay. Yeah, you can already play the Demon Hunter. Just keep in mind that I think still currently you can only have one Demon Hunter per server. I think that rule is still in place. So think about it before you make it. All right. Before I talk about the pros and cons of Brewmaster or Monk, I want to take a look at this talent build again real quick and see what I got in here. So I've got my Chi Burst, got my Kamehameha Hadouken move. That's new for me. I usually take Eye of the Tiger. Chi Torpedo, a Fist of the White Tiger. This is another new one for me. I usually take Ascension, but this does a ton of damage. 30-second cooldown, generates 3 Chi. Seems like it's going to be pretty good. And it's my go-to like offensive cooldown now. These all kind of suck. Well, they don't all kind of suck. They're all just kind of boring. And good karma is a way to get some self-healing as a Windwalker, so I like that. Inner Strength. That is what I normally take. I usually take Whirling Dragon Punch, but now I have Invoke Zwin, the White Tiger. So that's new. So I got Chi Burst, Fist of the White Tiger, and Invoke Zwin. I usually go with hit combo. So we're going to have to see how this all plays out. Alright. I'm not entirely sure what the best way to get over there is going to be, but I am just going to start swimming. Why is it always the Fathom Dweller? Give me the Sea Ray. There we go. Alright, cool. For the Horde, I would say. Oh, yeah. I don't know who I prefer in this expansion so far. Alright, so let's talk Monk. What's good about Monk? What's bad about Monk? In my personal opinion, based on my own, experiences and personal preferences. So, Melee. Melee is great. I almost always want to main something that is a melee character. So we have melee tank, we've got melee DPS, and I wish we still had like a super valid fist weaving that we could do for the heals. We don't. There's some like minor stuff in there, but Monk, it's got the melee stuff going on. That's great. Windwalker is interesting. A lot of times when I play it, I feel like it is fun. I'm getting some fatigue here. Let me get back in towards the shore. I feel like it's fun. Sometimes I feel like it's underpowered. Sometimes I feel like it's really powerful. I guess it just kind of depends on how geared out I am. I think this is one that feels a lot better when I have a lot higher gear on it. Hit combo style stuff is fun. Doing the passive ability here. Oh, what is it called? Combo strikes. That's fun, weaving your abilities and not using the same thing 2 times in a row. It's cool. It's got the kung fu thing. Brewmaster, I think, is a little bit of a boring tank, in my opinion. I'm not super thrilled about playing on a Brewmaster, and that's because I don't really like managing stagger, and Brewmaster doesn't have a whole ton of abilities. And I like to have a lot of abilities, a lot of utility on a tank whenever possible. So I do like, the whole getting drunk, blowing fire kind of stuff that Brewmaster does. That's cool. Yeah, I don't know if I can get. We're going to figure it out. I'll try to pick up a flight point while I'm over here. And then Mistweaver, I mean, if I have to heal, I do like Mistweaver, generally speaking, and I haven't played the crap out of it, so there's plenty of opportunity for me to get a lot better at the spec and learn some stuff. Now, on the flip side, I'm always thinking about Transmog. I'm always thinking about going back and running old raids and seeing what I can do there. And Monk has not been around for that long. And because of that, they don't have as many Transmog sets. All right, we're going to see how far we can get here. If we can just get out of this area. I don't think I got to go this way. All right, this is not the quest we want. We want... Or is it the quest we want? Okay, we want this one. Oh, there's a flight point up here too. Let's go get that. All right. Is this... I'm assuming this person shows up lower down, like a level down or something. Let's go... Is there a cave over here? Can't tell. Don't think so. Let's see. You have the hard choice of Blood Elf or Blood Elf for your Demon Hunter then. Blood Elf or Night Elf. Okay, so it looks like they're here. Oh, okay. Cool. Alright, let's try some of these new fancy monk moves. So we generated a bunch of chi. We could spin that on our Fist of Fury. Let's jump back here and do our Kamehameha. Sweet. I'm going to go ahead and use the Tiger. I'm not planning on doing any other sort of quests out here. Cool. Alright, I guess. We can fight it out. That felt a lot better than when I was leveling, for sure. Alright. So now we have ourselves a huge gear upgrade with this ring that got us up a whole 1 item level. It's like nothing. Alright, I'm just going to run out here. We're going to grab, I don't know, a group of enemies and see how it goes. I did just use my big Tiger DPS cooldown. Oh, I was wondering why that was right out there in the open. I was sad when they took away dual wielding from my Brewmaster. I had the beer steins from Brewfest, so it looked like I was drinking for real when playing. You can still drink for real when you're playing, just behind the screen. Alright, let's see. We got 30 seconds left. I kind of want to have that cooldown up. Test this out. Cater responds up in the garden area. Thanks, Andrew. I got that a little bit late, but I appreciate the help, the information. Alright. Let's grab... These guys are all kind of spread out. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Let's get you, and you, and you, and you. This looks bad. I feel like this is not going to go my way. Alright, let's see what we can do here. We can get some Fist of Fury going. We're going to kick somebody. We're going to split. That was not the right time to do that, but that's okay. We're going to punch. We're going to kick. Alright, now we're going to spin again. I think we're going to need to heal. Get some heals. Oh, I'm going to die. Woo! I was not prepared for that. What could I have used? I had Touch of Death that I didn't use. I could have used Chi Burst for a little bit of healing. I think that was probably over ambitious on a monk. Also, I got stuck on that fence. And I didn't use my tiger. All sorts of things I did wrong there. I do like that you can cheat torpedo when you're dead, though. Brewmaster would make that supremely easy. But I just find Brewmaster to be not that interesting to play. Alright, do I have any food, any consumables? I have a rock. There we go. Salty dog crackers. Oh man, I just got wrecked. Okay, we're going to try that again. I'm going to have everything off cooldown. Except for Gift of the Naru, which I don't like to rely on anyway. I'm going to switch my monk over to a Maghar Orc, I think. Alright, let's give this another shot. We got 2 there. Let's see if I can pick up a couple of more. We got... There's 2 in the building. I'm trying to find a good spot to grab like 3 or 4 people. Let's go around the outside. Alright, so Touch of Karma. I've got my Fist of the White Tiger, Chi Burst, Storm Earthfire. I've got my Tiger. Okay, you're just getting in my way. Look, I can handle one of you, no problem. Can I just heal myself with Chi Burst? 3,000. That is not that much. This is just a crappy area to grab people in. I'm gonna try somewhere else. Maybe there's just not enough. Okay, so I hit this boar. I come over here. Target this guy. Punch him. I do the spinny thing. Now I have targets on me. Okay, let's try this again. We'll do a White Tiger. We'll do our Chi Burst. That Chi Burst again for some healing. Alright, that went way better. I still feel like, having the tiger made that way too easy. I can't rely on having the tiger, so I'm going to need to do a test minus the tiger. I also didn't use my Storm... What is it called? Storm, Earth, Fire? What kind of UI are you using? The ability wheel is pretty nifty. This is called Opie. It's a very interesting add-on. All right, let's heal back up real quick, and then we're gonna try. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is probably too much for the gear score that my character has right now. I mean, I feel like 5 is too much and 3 is too little. I feel like I want to grab at least like 4. Should I do 5? Should I just grab 5 and go for it? I will have the tiger as a backup if things get really hairy. Let's do it. Let's do it. Come on, dogs. I know they're wolves. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the punches going. We're going to get that. We're going to throw our gift of the Naru out. We're going to do that. We're going to spin kick. We're going to split. We're going to punch. Punch again. Let's get our spin going here. Ooh, that is not good. Oh, come on, Chi Burst. Chi Burst. Ah, I was so close. I got Chi Burst doesn't heal for crap. I think, would I rather have Eye of the Tiger? Tiger Palm also applies Eye of the Tiger, healing you for over 8 seconds. That really wouldn't have mattered, honestly. Chi Wave. Chi Wave is good if you don't have a whole lot of enemies. So I think that would have been fine with more gear, like for sure. What I was finding when I was leveling my characters is once I hit gear score like 330, open world content got significantly easier. But the thing that is bothering me about the monk is I kind of feel locked into this super specific rotation, and it doesn't look that cool. I know that probably sounds really shallow, but it doesn't look that cool. Everything's very like wind, you know. I mean, I guess it's Windwalker monk, but wind just doesn't really have a big impact. Oh, you know what? I never used Fist of the White Tiger that entire fight. I'm so used to not having it. I'm so used to not having it that I just didn't even bother. Like, man, that takes forever to fire off, too. Come here, wolves. I have to get my revenge. Yeah, that that just doesn't seem like a good move. Alright, I think that's enough checking out the monk. Like, the point here isn't to play like an hour on the monk and stuff like that. It's to jump into these kind of top contenders and see how they feel. Hey, David, how's it going? What did you miss? You missed me dying a couple times trying to get out here and play on the monk. I think it's going to be a little unfair when I play the warrior and the demon hunter because their gear score is a lot better. But there's something about the feel, and even though I conceptually like the monk, I just don't. There's not enough impact. All right, let's try rogue. Also, the way that I was playing there, like grab like 5 things, kill stuff, that's the way I like to play in open world content. So if the class isn't really suited to doing that, then that's fine. It just means it's probably not the class that I want to play. It's a little bit different with rogue, because I think going into rogue, like I just nuke one target down, then nuke another target down, then nuke another target down. Let's see what we've got here. All right, so we got 355 Azurite armor. That is a really big upgrade. And there's one of those right here in Tiragard Sound. Spyglass, 320. 315. Yeah, it looks like the big upgrade is going to be this Azurite mining quest right down there on the tip of Tiragard Sound. So I'm playing Outlaw right now. So the negatives for Rogue, it's only damage. So I can't switch to tank and queue up for dungeons really fast if that's what I need to do, which you always do at some point. Not a whole lot of self-healing, which is kind of unappealing to me because I like to pull a bunch of things at once. So I like to have some self-healing. I do have the Vial ability here. We'll just go there. So I'm playing Outlaw. I don't think I really changed anything. I think the build I had was pretty much the build that I kept for Rogue, for Outlaw. Now, some of the positives is because it's melee, right? So I said I like melee. It's got 3 different styles of melee, and all of them are viable for the content that I do. Like, I'm never doing, mythic raid level content to the point where I'm like, oh, I can't play this specialization because this other specialization is 5% stronger or whatever. I do like some of the other specializations. I think I like both of them. Subtlety's cool. It's pretty ninja-y. The AoE on Outlaw kind of sucks. I think for the most part you just have like Blade Flurry, Killing Spree. Everything else is pretty single target. But the single target that it does is really, really strong, so it kind of makes up for that. You can kill one thing really quickly, then kill the next thing really quickly, and so on. But the big downside for me is like I can't change to tank and queue up for dungeons. Maybe if I had a community or a guild or whatever to queue up with on a regular basis, that wouldn't be as big of a deal. But currently, I don't. Although I'm working on building one. Random quest to turn in. Name. That's a bug. Alright, let's go do my favorite type of quest. Azurite Wounds quests. They're not my favorite. Oh my goodness, come on. Tomorrow, I'm going to watch Dead Don't Die. Is it still RNG with the dice roll buff? Yeah, pretty much. It is. But it's RNG, but you can re-roll. It kind of sucks to re-roll, but the other thing about it is, even though it sucks to re-roll, if you re-roll with 5 combo points, the buff is up for a long time. There is no loot. Okay, sure. Oh, we can ride the unicorn or whatever down. Go, unicorn! To the Azurite Wounds. Or mines. Mines, sure. This thing is so weird to steer. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff in here. Hey, is this the guy that has the donkey mount? Maybe. So then we roll the bones. We got increased critical chance. Alright, we go into our finisher. This guy is just kind of standing here. I wanted to solo him. Oh, okay. Thanks. I guess I get to solo him. Because you're going to steal the Azurite. You words. Okay, we can both get it. That's good. It's like I'm on an island expedition. Yeah, I mean, look at this. Gone. And my gear score on this guy is like 319. It's not even that high. Alright, so if we get up here and we get our roll the bones going at 5 points, look at that. We got like 35 seconds worth of the bonus. I don't like true bearing to me is one of the most useless ones in open world content. Every time you do a finishing move, it reduces the cooldowns of your other abilities, but I hardly ever have other things on cooldown. So, hey, we can come help out over here. Killing spree. Yeah, I don't know. This is way more fun to me than the monk was. Plus, you got stealth. I mean, come on. %. Yeah, rogue instantly is just like winning for me over monk. All right, we got a chess piece. That's a 310 to a 325. That's a decent upgrade. Gets us up to 320. Sweet. All right, so I think that was a pretty easy, like, really easy rogue over monk. So, monk has been knocked out. No longer a contender. I hate these Azurite quests. I just hit 49 on my neck piece, but grinding Azurite is the worst. Man, I'm not even trying. I'm not even trying that stuff right now. Most of my Azurite levels are from doing island expeditions. Oh, what do we got here? Damaging abilities have a chance to invoke a tainted swamp beneath a target, siphoning health from them over 6 seconds. Wow, that's pretty good. Each time an attack blade flurries, increase the chance for Sinister Strike to strike again by 2%. Additional strikes deal additional damage. No, I want the creepy tainted swamp. Look at that. I'm Heart of Azeroth level 14 on this guy. Alright, rogue over monk all day, every day. So that's going to bring us to Demon Hunter, and it almost feels like cheating because I know, well, maybe she's not too much higher than the other characters. And what am I doing in Orgrimmar? 340. That's a little bit of an item level jump. I already know I really like Demon Hunter, though. I think Demon Hunter, Rogue, Warrior. I need some feedback. I need some thoughts. Demon Hunter, Rogue, Warrior. I think those are my top 3 right now. Specifically, Havoc, Demon Hunter, Prot, Warrior, and Rogue is really kind of anything. Look at that. I love high mobility classes. And the Warrior's got Charge and Heroic Leap. The Demon Hunter has the Glide. You've got the Fell Rush and the Vengeful Retreat. The Rogue has got Sprint. That's the other reason the Monk's kind of in there. They got the Torpedo, the Chi Torpedo thing going on. All right, what do we got? 355 Azurite armor. That would be a good upgrade for my shoulders. 345 trinket. That's a decent upgrade. Do some more Azurite wounds again. I think I think I'm going for the Azurite runes. Plus it's in Vol'dun, which is my favorite zone in BFA. So let's do it. Azurite wounds. Let's go up here. Alright, so perks of Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter has a tank and a DPS spec. They're both melee. That's fantastic for me. They have some cool looking abilities, lots of mobility. I really like the play style. Downside, they don't have a lot of abilities. Like, they don't have a lot of abilities, so I've had fun playing them. I have fun playing every single time because of all the dashes and the floating, gliding, whatever, and I beam and whatever this ability is, the fell barrage, and like just really the subset, like the abilities they have are freaking cool. They just don't have a whole lot of them. Not a lot of utility, but gliding is really significant in terms of utility. I guess it's going to be less relevant once we get flying, huh? If I ever get flying. So maybe that makes it less useful. Is gliding really going to matter that much when you can fly? Probably not, right? Rogue is fun, but you already said you wanted to switch to tank when needed. That is true. That is true. Just sometimes when you want to get a quest done and it requires you to go to a dungeon, I'd rather just switch over to tank and insta-queue for the dungeon and get it over with. Although I could always queue with my wife. She's a healer. That's not as fast as a tank queue, but she also has a guild and all that kind of stuff. I could negate that a little bit, but I think Rogue is probably going to end up being like a secondary character. Like something that I actively try to gear up, but not something that I'm trying to main. Alright, we want to go do this quest that isn't showing up on my map. For whatever reason. But I do remember it was, yep, over here. Now, I do like Vengeance. Vengeance is fine. I've been focusing on doing Havoc because I just find it to be a little more fun, and you can actually still be really tanky as Havoc. Aw, did I get credit? No, I don't think so. Heal them wounds. Bring it on, yo. I mean, look at this stuff. This is just melting these guys. Take no damage. The self-healing is huge. Yeah, I think this is gonna... Ooh, what is this? Yeah, let's do it. Come on. Let's go. I ain't scared of y'all. I beam. Yep. I mean, I'm not doing this on a rogue, right? Are you kidding me? Oh, I hate this whirlwind stuff. No way I'm doing this on a rogue. But I'm doing this on a demon hunter and I'm barely even losing health. It's ridiculous. So dumb. I mean, how do you go rogue after something like that? Oh, man. Right, I'm supposed to be healing Azurite wounds. Not just jacking stuff up. Oh, man. I wish I could have sworn right there. Gotta stay monetized. Yeah, that's ridiculous. That's like that's no question. No question. Demon Hunter, easy. I'm not even tank. Not even tank spec. What did I get out of that? You seriously didn't give me shoulders. Alright, I see how it is. I see how it is. Oh, there's a Volunai equipment cache. Level 350. Yeah, let's get that. Oh, what do we have in the area? We technically have, like, nothing because I have a filter on here. But... Burgle. Oh, I hate that guy. Alright, let's do our world quest. We're going to turn our filters back on so we can see everything here. We've got Hive Mother Craxy slain. So many quests. Why don't we turn off? Alright, where are you at? Probably in a cave or something, right? Are you up top or are you in a cave? Looks like cave. Sweet. Wait, hey, how's it going? Shurik, welcome to the stream. Have to disagree with you on that. I main rogue. Simply, I might not have good heal, but I can burst that patch and mob much faster than that. What specialization are you playing? Are you playing subtlety? And what's your item level? Just curious. For comparison's sake, not like a, hey, what's your item level? Blah, blah, blah. No. Alright. I will admit I am a lot more comfortable on Demon Hunter because I actually leveled it up through questing instead of like power leveling techniques as well. Yeah, are you playing as outlaw or like what spec? And is your my rogue, my demon hunter's at 340, and my rogue's at about 320. I really like demon hunter mechanics. You can make crazy stuff with them. Hello from Brazil. Keep up the great work. Is it Guilherme? Guilherme? Is that how you say your name? Tell me if I'm saying that right. All right, what's next? What's next? We got to do 2 more. That's Azeroth. I guess it doesn't matter. King Rakataka fed to death. Oh yeah, I do remember that. No, I fell. That's what I get for not paying attention. All right, we'll go over here. Assassination 400-ish. Do you multi-dot? Is that how you take out a group like that? Also, yeah, I think 400 gear level would definitely make a huge difference. I think just the gap between 320 and 340 is enough to make a difference between my rogue and this demon hunter, because like I said, it's around like 330 is where I feel like the mobs in the open world start getting a lot easier. So I do like rogue, lots of utility, but I still think just because I can't be a tank, it's probably going to have to be a secondary character for me. Which is still saying something, because last expansion it wasn't. I mained rogue in Warlords of Draenor, and then I kind of just put it down for Legion. And now I want to pick it up again, so... Okay, so we have to go around and we have to collect these beetles. This is the only bad thing about being on this demon hunter. I don't want to kill those beetles. Skin him! No, don't attack that thing. Grab that thing. I want to say I need 9 of these. I think that's how many it takes. 4, 5. No! Dang it. Okay, I got him. Cool. Unnecessary eye beam. Alright, I think we need 3 more. 3 more. There's 1. I think I'm running out of beetles over in this area. No, I guess I technically have enough. Let's go over here. There's another beetle. And 1 more. Okay, cool. Let's see if I was right. 1, 3. I didn't mean to aggro him. 4. Oh, well, okay. I had way too many beetles. Let's see. I got some pants. Pants. Not worth it. Then again, I wasn't doing that for the reward. Alright, 1 more quest. I can't do the pet quest. I guess I can go up and do this. It's nearby. Alright, let's see. Brazilian too, but live in UK. Hello from London. Sweet. I've got a friend who I originally played Vanilla WoW with, who is from Venezuela. It's definitely not Brazil, I know, but it's the only person that I really know who's from South America, so it's cool to meet some people from Brazil. And living in London. How'd you end up in London? What are you doing there? Let's see. There's a trait that makes Fan of Knives crit, generates another spray of Fan of Knives. Oh yeah, okay. I was getting confused. For some reason I was thinking Subtlety had Fan of Knives. That makes sense. Also, another trait gives huge agility for each rupture applied. It's just crazy. But I agree, Demon Hunter does a much better job on AoE. But yeah, it is a simple class. I agree. It's a very simple class. I like a little bit of complexity, a little bit more in terms of options, and that's where it really does get some negative points for me. Oop. But the abilities look cool. Where am I going for this freaking quest? I'm assuming that I need to go over the bridge, which is where I'm trying to head right now. What's your thoughts on Unholy Death Knight? Okay, my thoughts on Unholy Death Knight are it's the spec that I play the least and have the least developed opinion on, so I would feel bad to give you any opinion one way or the other. If you're talking about opinion just on like the specialization in general, I can give that, but if you mean like its current state in Battle for Azeroth, then yeah, I don't want to speak to that because I mostly play Blood and sometimes I play Frost, and I've tried Unholy a few times and I just can't get into it. I think it's conceptually a cool specialization. Oh, is this the one where you get to just zap the crap out of everything? I spent so much time leveling. Yeah, it is the one. Okay. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Such a weird quest. I feel like there's something, some sort of downside to this. Maybe not. Oh, is it once you kill 100, like the lightning ball goes away and then you're just stuck back here? That's the easiest quest ever. All right, so we got the stuff to turn into the Volnai, the Volpera. Let's go do that. There's my whistle. Cool. Let's see. Been living here for about 11 years now. My family used to live here. They got back and I decided to stay. Got married and settled. Nice. Demon Hunter with 3 or 4 buttons. A bit boring, but I-beam is satisfying. Yes. I-beam. Doing the... Yeah, it's just satisfying all around. Alright. So this is what we were doing this for. We were doing this for this equipment cache. Item level 350. That's going to be pretty hit or miss as to whether it's an upgrade or not. I think it's a higher chance of it being an upgrade, though. We'll see. I'm not too worried about upgrading stuff because benthic gear in Rise of Ashara is going to be an easy catch-up. Alright. Death Snap Handguards. No! No! I was hoping, I was like, please be wrist. You kind of look like wrists. It's not. No upgrade for me there. Alright, that's fine. Alright, let's hop on the Prot Warrior. That's the other contender here. This is the first class that I got to max level during BFA. It's the class that I played the most during... Well, it's tied for class I played the most during Vanilla and Burning Crusade. The other class I spent the most time on was Druid. So I have a soft spot in my heart for Prot Warrior. And I like Prot Warrior because there's a lot of buttons, a lot of utility, a lot of cool stuff you can do. Let's see if we got any upgrades. All right, we got a 360 shield is not an upgrade. Okay. 360 is barely an upgrade. I feel like I'm about world quested out on this guy. 350. 355. I think I just have to go for the small upgrades here. Yeah, I guess we'll... What do we have over here? This is 365. I guess we could try that again. I'm indifferent. I'm indifferent. There was a 5% upgrade item in there, so we'll get that one. What was that? That was the Bone Fetish Crushers over here in Nazmir. Either way, we'll go here. Shorter flight. Good night. Hey, have a good one. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. Ronnie. See you later. All right, so positives and negatives for Warrior. I love protection. Protection is awesome. All kinds of cool stuff to do. So many buttons. You can see my circles here. I don't know what you want to call them. Rings. All kinds of good stuff in there to use on Prot Warrior. Big fan. It feels like a lot of their abilities have impact as well. When you thunderclap, you get the lightning bolts that come down. Same thing with your shockwave. When you hit shield slam, there's a nice thunk and some chunk to it. All the specializations are melee. I've got a tank in there. I've got 2 different options for melee DPS. Admittedly, I don't like arms. I liked arms in Legion. I don't like what they've done with it in this expansion. And Fury is what I leveled with most of the time up through BFA. And I've always kind of enjoyed Fury to a degree. So I don't hate either of the specializations. For Transmog, Warrior is fantastic because they can have all of the largest selection of weapons available to them to equip to get for Transmogs, which is super cool. They've got good mobility. They've got good AoE. I mean, what are the downsides? Not a whole ton of self-healing. That is a downside. Really high defense, though. So, I mean, that kind of counters it sometimes, but other times it doesn't. I would say probably lack of, significant amount of self-healing is maybe an issue there. But the nice thing is I like playing as Prot the most, so that's what I play in open world content, and that's also what I would play in dungeons, which means that I don't have to go back and forth between trying to, gear up in the most optimal way for 2 different specializations, 2 different roles. I would just always be trying to get the best protection warrior gear that I could. I don't know. Sounds to me like Prot Warrior might have a win here. Which is funny, because it's a class that I leveled up first, and I went through 11 other classes to come to the determination that I think maybe Prot Warrior is my main. I don't know. All right. Wow, that is a upgrade, but a huge item level drop. Okay, never mind. That dropped by 1. But now this is saying it's... Well, which one is it, you confusing? It's a 6% upgrade, but then when you swap this out, it's a 17%. No, something is up here. Something is wrong with Pawn. I need to check and see if it needs an update. Do you use LVUI? I don't. I don't really like strength, more kin for agility classes. But you've been enjoying Rep Paladin. Rep Paladin is interesting. No, I don't use LVUI. I used to use it for a while. I don't really like using it. I think I'm going to go on an island expedition. What is this? Oh, the Claw of Anger. Okay. Yeah. BFA Bacon. Wow, only took you 10 months to decide. Grats. Thanks. Miss my gladiator stance. I know it's never coming back, but man, that was fun. Yeah, there was a lot of cool stuff. There's been a lot of cool stuff on a lot of the classes that has gone away over time. I really liked fist weaving on monks. That's one of the ones that kind of hits me. Balance has gone through so many weird, stupid changes. Ugh. That's another one. $10 months. It's funny. Yeah, I'll go do an island expedition and see how that goes. I don't think I've done one on my warrior yet. I know I've done one on my demon hunter for some reason. I think it was a world quest or something like that. Oh, it looks like I have done maybe one. Collect Azurite on island expeditions. I don't remember doing one. See, I've been using LVUI. I feel my loading screen slower than usually. Yours, on the other hand, are quite fast. Yeah, most of the add-ons that I have are really low memory usage. They don't. A couple of the ones that I have are kind of heavy on the memory usage, but they're very specific use. So, like Mogget takes up a lot of resources, but only really when you're using it. And it's mainly just a thing to help with like transmog. So I could turn that off at any time and still maintain the UI that I have. Everything else is pretty low. Yeah, it'll tell you here memory usage like 24 kilobytes, 8. Arc inventory is another one that takes up a little bit more memory. But yeah, I didn't like LVUI for a number of reasons. Like the loading problem was one problem. I also found that like it offered a lot of solutions to things that I didn't think were problems, and I still ended up having to download other add-ons to do things that I wanted to do that it couldn't do. So eventually, I just decided to stop using it and try to come up with my own custom UI, which is what I've done here. But my wife, she still uses LVUI as like her main interface, and I think LVUI is a really good solution for anyone who doesn't just wants like a better interface quickly and isn't too concerned about customizing their stuff too much. This is the first time in a while that I'm the tank in the island expedition. I don't know how much I could probably handle a lot more than this, but I'm just gonna go with this for the moment. Yeah, this is fine. I didn't even use any tanking abilities in this pool. Alright, y'all collect this stuff. I'll go to the next guy. That is not what I meant to hit. Stinky Pits. This monk's name is Stinky Pits. That's hilarious. See how much stuff I can gather up in this next pool without dying. Can we just kill this guy already? That warrior is taking a lot of damage. Alright, I know I can pull everything there. Let me see if I can pull all this stuff back over to it. Hello. Let's go over here to all this stuff. Come on. Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. This is just a normal island expedition. Let's go get the turtle. Turtle. And pull everything up here. Actually, I'm going to pull everything right back over here. I'll let these guys catch up with me. Oh, I got a victory rush I can use. Do some avatar here. Some stuns. Those guys got wrecked. I'm about to get wrecked. Oh, come on. Damn turtle. Thank you. I needed the victory rush there. The freaking spin, man. It's that spin that does it every time. Alright, I get it. You can spin. And I'm dead. Those turtle spins, man, they'll get you. Devin Crandall, what's up? How's it going? WTF is this add-on, Gabriel? Cool UI, but WTF. That is a typical response that I get. Alright, let's get back over there. This is a UI that I use. You know what? We should go over here. Over here. Let's get this. He brought the turtle back. Why? Stop. Stop with the turtle. No, you stop. Alright. Well. Can we stun the thing again? There we go. I really wish this guy would help us kill the turtle instead of the azurite extractor. There we go. About time. All right. What's up, Big Pimpin'? Oh, thanks. I appreciate that, Big Pimpin'. How's it going, Johnny Ringo? I wonder the same thing. Okay, so this interface, at least this one, the ring thing, the reason that I started using this is because I have really bad carpal tunnel and nerve issues in my arms. And this actually allows me to continue to play the game without screwing up uh, my arms and stuff even more. And so that's kind of where this stemmed from. I was looking for a way that I could keep playing the game without having to use, like the reaching really far from like WASD all the way over to like 0 and hitting a bunch of modifying keys and stuff like that. And so I found LVUI and I figured out how to turn it into something that I could use to keep playing the game and really lower the amount of stress on my nerves and stuff. So I did try several other things along the way. I tried like the WoW controller stuff. Tried to do the WoW with the controller thing, and that was okay if you were just playing like open world questing on a melee DPS or range DPS, but it kind of sucked for most other things. And then you had to like go back and forth between using the keyboard and not using the keyboard, and so this is just kind of like a custom setup that I came up with. Have you tried Reza Naga mouse? Yeah, this actually it doesn't really have a like using the mouse with all the buttons on the side actually doesn't really help, because then I have to keep like moving my thumb back and forth, and like clutching the mouse that way doesn't work really well for me either. And this might come as a little bit of a surprise, but you can see I am actually using a trackball mouse right now to play. So yeah, I have a really weird setup. I'm using a trackball mouse, and I'm using a very non-traditional keyboard setup, or hotkey setup, I guess. Wow, this is insane. What is going on? This is fun. I'm not using Avatar at all. I know I should be, but I don't know. I just don't feel like I need to. Stop it. It's so ridiculous. Alright, we need to... Oh, is that Alliance up there? Let's go kill him. Let's go kill the Alliance. Hmm. Hey, Stabby. How's it going? Oh, we won. Didn't get to kill anyone. Whoa! I got a pet! Sweet. Gonna have to check that out. Nice. Alright, got a couple of Seafarers doubloons. And we got the Thunder Scale Whelping. It's so cute. And it's got the purple bright blue color scheme that I think is really awesome. My wife is going to hate me for getting this. She loves pets and she loves purple. And this is both of those things. That's awesome. Sweet. That was cool. Yeah, I had a lot of fun with that. I don't know. I think I just really like Prop Warrior. I think at the end of the day here, that's what I'm taking away here. Prop Warrior is where it's at for me. If I ever get bored with prot and tanking, I've got two other melee specializations that I can play. Two totally different styles, between Arms and Fury. Arms is big, chunky damage, which is cool, and Fury is fast, 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 fast. Gotta go fast. Oh man, I'm late to the party. What's up, everyone? Hey, how's it going, Leah? I really am appreciating. You guys are awesome. Thank you for tuning into this stream, and jumping into chat. You have no idea. That's the biggest motivation anyone can have when it comes to streaming. And I will say this much: it's been like a really tiring day for me. I'm trying to do better, bringing my personality to the stream, but today it's just, man, it's rough. Some stuff went down at work too. Nothing I can really talk about, and nothing that happened to me, but it just kind of put this funk over the whole office. And so between that and being generally tired, I don't know. I'm not 100% here today, but I want to get on and do the stream. I said I'd do the stream. I want to pick my main. 8.2 is going to be out really, really soon, and I need to start grinding away the stuff that I need to grind. So I think most people are expecting 8.2 before the end of the month, which is going to be interesting and kind of unfortunate because I think the new expansion for Magic the Gathering Arena comes out at the beginning of July. So that's going to be that's going to be a conflict for me. I know I'm going to want to play both of them. So what do you think? What do you think? Is there something else I should consider? I mean, we took a look here. Should I give anything another shot? Should I give Rogue another shot? Got Warrior, Demon Hunter, Rogue. I think Monk is totally off the table as main for me now. And yeah, Rogue's secondary for sure. And if it comes down to Demon Hunter and Warrior, Warrior's got 3 specializations. All of them I'm at least moderately interested in, and I find the tank spec to be a lot more engaging and interesting. The cool thing about Demon Hunter is just going out into open world content as Havoc and wrecking stuff, and I think that for a character I'm going to progress to a higher item level, like I'm probably going to want that to be a tank, because I think it'll be easier to queue up, especially if I'm solo and stuff, and do that stuff as a tank. And I like playing the Prot Warrior more than the Vengeance Demon Hunter. So I think it's looking like for me, main Prot Warrior, secondary character is going to be Havoc Demon Hunter, and then whatever spec of Rogue I feel like playing. I think that's what we're looking at here. No Monk, no Hunter, because Survival, they just jacked it up all the pieces this expansion. Death Knight I made last expansion, so I'm kind of burnt out on that. Mage, Warlock, and Priest, I just don't main cloth characters. I just don't. I like melee too much. Shaman, Enhancement is cool, but I played the crap out of Enhancement last expansion as well. That was one of my secondary characters. Druid, I've just played too much. And I don't like the way balance is right now. I don't like the way Feral's okay. Feral's fine, but every time I get on Feral, I'm like, if I'm going to play Feral, how come I'm not playing Rogue? Because Rogue just feels like better Feral. And then Paladin. Paladin's fine. I like Paladin. I don't think I would main it, but I find myself playing it as a secondary character a lot, so. I'm on Horde! Gasp! I know. My goal is to have 6 classes on Horde, 6 classes on Alliance, but so Warrior stays Horde, Demon Hunter stays Horde, Rogue stays Alliance, Monk goes Magar, Orc, Horde, Hunter goes some other allied race on Horde, Death Knight stays Worgen Alliance, Mage I'm going to change to a Dark Iron Dwarf, Warlock, I think is Horde, but I have no idea what allied race. Shaman stays Alliance Panda. Druid is going to be Coltirian, Alliance side. And I think Priest? Paladin stays Alliance. Where does Priest go? Let's see. Alliance, 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 Alliance. So Priest is Horde too. And I don't know what allied race either. So most of the things I need to switch over to Horde. So that's the goal. So, well, I think the conclusion is Prot Warrior all the way. Undead Prot Warrior. That's my main for BFA. So if you ever need a Prot Warrior and you're playing on the US servers, please feel free to hit me up. I'll help you queue into some dungeons and knock stuff out as best as I can, provided my gear score is even close to what it needs to be to do the content that you're doing. But now that I've, chosen a main class and specialization to play, I should start ramping up the gear score pretty fast. And the next step is to keep plugging away at those in-depth guides as much as I can and start doing content for Rise of Ashara. And if you enjoyed the stream today, like I said, it's a little more low-key than I'm going to try to make it in the future. My plan is to stream pretty much every Monday from 6:30 p.m. Central to 8:30 p.m. Central. So this should be a regular stream. I think what I'm streaming is going to change from Monday to Monday, but the time should pretty much be the same. And I'll have all that stuff officially nailed down and ready to go by July 1st when I release my welcome to the channel video, hopefully on time. And Paladin video should be out tomorrow or Wednesday if you're waiting on that. If you're waiting on the Paladin talent video, that's almost done. When you're around 400, I'll for sure be asking you to take my keys. Heck yeah. How many characters can you have on a server now? You can have all of them. So, I believe is what they changed it to. It was limited to what, like 12, and then they bumped it up to like 15 or 18 or something. I think it's 15 now. I don't know. Anyway, they changed it. I think you can have all your characters on one server now. That was a recent change. Let's see. Yeah, increased to 50. Yep. So, there we go. All right, well, thanks for tuning into the stream. I really do appreciate it, like I said. I'm looking forward to everything going on with the channel in the future. If you didn't hear on the new stream yesterday, between the first ad revenue check that I'm going to be getting relatively soon and the support that I've gotten so far on Patreon, I'm going to be able to upgrade a piece of equipment almost right away, which is super sweet. I just started the Patreon campaign, and yeah, I think I'm going to be upgrading my microphone. I think that's the thing to upgrade. But I am looking for some feedback on that if you have any other ideas. I think, vocal quality is kind of one of the most important things that I can take care of. The other thing is lighting. Sometimes my picture gets a little bit fuzzy, but that's mostly due to lighting, not like the green screen or anything. But I'm also worried if I get lighting and I put it in front here, it's just going to reflect off my glasses the whole time and just look really bad. So I'm not really sure what to do about that. But all right. Y'all have a good evening. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all the good YouTube stuff. Check out patreon.com/Setsuko if you want to support the channel. There's going to be some chances to influence the channel there. In particular, there's going to be a vote on what the next class that I make the in-depth guide for is going to be, class and specialization. Also, you can check out the website, setsuko.com, for more cool stuff. All that stuff is in progress, so bear with me. All right, I hope you're having fun in whatever it is you're doing. And as always, I'll see you on the next video.